We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Mets. Welcome into our coverage of Mets baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian here. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
In now, Josh Bell, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
So here's Adam Frazier as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
There's Robbie Cano now. Cano waits on the first pitch. deGrom, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit in the air for a sacrifice fly.
1-1. One out and a runner on third. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's set. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Men on third with 2 down. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 6, Gerard Dyson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Moran stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And this is bobbled now by Cano. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Moran leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 out with the man at first. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses. 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And it's fouled away. And he pops it up. Right fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Into the box, Ahmed Rosario will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Outside.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And this will be fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1 and 2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Now here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up from New York, Jake Marisnick. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jake.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Marisnick is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Sent toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bounce to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. He's able to find a knockout there.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And there's a base hit on the line.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first home run of the season, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-1 home.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wilson Ramos will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Marisnick is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Davidas Neverauskas answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Neverauskas.
Into the box, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside, the throw, and he's safe. Squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Still only one out in the inning. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Coming to the plate again, Robinson Cano, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hit sharply on the ground, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Three and two now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games. But they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Jeff Hartley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hartley.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hopped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We played 4 full. Mets out in front 10-0.